Oh, hello there, fellow YouTubers. All right, so anyway, this is going to be a short video this week since I did a surprise third video last week. But if you remember, the last thing I did a video of was me cutting my wife's hair while she was sleeping. So let me clear that up just to ease any confusion anybody has. I am not dumb enough to cut my wife's hair while she's asleep. No. However, I kind of staged some photos, make it look like it. A few people called me out, rightfully so, because again, I'm not that dumb. What I did do, she asked me to trim her hair below her shoulder blades, and I took the scissors and whacked it up above her shoulders. So, yeah, needless to say, she was not happy. I spent a couple days dealing with that. Is what it is. But in being a good husband, I then had to explain the very next day why UPS was dropping off stuff like sweet new step rails for my Jeep, and why other guys were bringing me custom built front bumpers and custom built rear bumpers for my Jeep, and some nice seat covers. So yeah, so I cut her hair one day, then the very next day I have to explain to her why I forgot to tell her that I spent about $1,000 buying Jeep parts. But that's all part of being a good husband. You buy stuff to make your Jeep cool, and you just forget to tell her. All good husbands do that, right? So, here is what happened today. And it smoothed everything over and made it all okay. So today, early this morning, we were listening to radio, internet radio station, Brews Radio, BREWS radio.com. Check out their website. It's an internet radio station. They have a Sunday morning show called Sleepy Sirens. It was originally a two-girl show. They've added a third, which is my daughter. She's doing this hour to hour and a half long show every Sunday now with these guys. So on the radio this morning, while we were listening to it, being good parents, I submitted a question. And the question was, Melissa Lewis, would you marry me again? And she did not see that coming and got all teary-eyed and forgot all about me jacking up her hair and spending $1,000 on Jeep parts. She forgot all about it. Now I got to spend about $5,000 to renew our wedding vows. But that's okay, because we're going to do it on the beach, and she's happy to remarry me, and it made it all better. So remember, guys, real quick, I do got to throw in an add-in. My buddy Jason bought me this sweet miniature lunchbox. It's a G.I. Joe with a little miniature thermos. It's like 1/3 scale of actual lunchboxes, but it's actually a collector's item. It's numbered. It's just the coolest little thing. I'm not even going to unwrap it. I'm going to keep it wrapped and keep it on my shelf. So thank you, Jason. Everyone knows I love these lunchboxes, and getting a little miniature thing. I mean, that's just cool. Having a little baby-sized thermos, that's the coolest thing I ever saw. So anyway, there you go. There's my shout out for my buddy Jason and my lunchboxes this week. All that said, I said this in one of my first videos. I didn't have a lot of followers in. So if you have not watched them, go back and watch them. Like and subscribe, absolutely. But in one of those earlier videos, one of the first things I said was, actually last thing in the video, if you have a woman as good as mine in your life, treat her like a princess. Because in reality, that right there is a real life princess. And I bet yours is too. So treat them as such. It's worth it, I promise you. That's all for this week. See you next week. Bye-bye, guys.